Now let us briefly look at the process of migration and what are the main steps which are involved in case you are converting a 1.x element to 2.x. So the main steps are in terms of the component creation. First is you need to declare a class for the element that you should willing to migrate, and this class needs to be derived out of the polymer element. That's step number one. Step number two is you need to separate out the HTML view of the element, and that needs to be bundled as part of this template method that we have discussed here. So as part of this, using this the tick symbol, you could write the styling and any other standard HTML content, including that of the statements that use the data binding, the one-way data binding as well as the two-way data binding techniques. All these things can be used as it is. And once you do that, you get a class like this, and then we need to really construct the polymer object. Now in order to create the polymer object, essentially the object is made up of certain properties, so the properties will have to be bundled here, and apart from the properties you could write observers as well. You can also write the different life cycle methods as part of this. You can go through this guide called Element Migration Guide, which further would detail a few more scenarios that you can handle using the migration process. Apart from the lifecycle methods, you could call the regular methods. You could define the regular methods as part of a class, just like you are writing a method in any other class. So this provides the basic skeleton and then the functionality for every class that we are going to develop. So essentially the different parts of a 1.x element will have to be organized into a series of methods that you are going to write as part of a Polymer 3 class.